Hello, Mrs. D6 All Natural here. How have you guys been doing? It's been a while. I'm sorry that I disappeared for those who are still subscribed to me. I still do look at YouTube videos. I've just not been able to get around to making videos, although I have wanted to. So this morning I found a new YouTuber. Well, she's new to me. Her name is Sharon. She's so fabulous, and I think she is fabulous. She has a very positive attitude from what I can tell, and she did a bucket list tag. So she said, if you make videos, make a bucket list tag. So I decided to do it, and I'm excited to do it. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Bucket list tag, and this is about things that you've done, not that you want to do before you leave here. So I'm going to go down the list pretty quickly. I'm not sure how much time I have now to record. But anyway, so the first question is, have you ever fired a gun? No, I have not, although I have held one. Have you ever been married? Yes, I have. Have you ever fallen in love? Yes, I have. Have I ever gone on a blind date? No, I have not. Have I ever skipped school? Yes, I think 2 or 3 times. The first time being in the 8th grade. And the last time being in high school, senior skip day. My boyfriend at the time was a senior. The 8th grade one, my mom found out about it, and that did not go well. And that was the first time that I held a gun, because they had I think it was a .22, and we were in the park, and I wanted to hold it. So that was nothing. We just kind of walked around all day, and that was it. And then the senior skip day in high school, we just kind of rode around and ate McDonald's or whatever. So nothing. Although I never let my kids skip school. I was nervous about them skipping school because I knew what could happen on skip days or whatever when you skip school. But I didn't do that, although I did skip school, and it made my mom very upset. But you have to be a teenager, so we have to forgive each other for being young. I lost my place. Have I ever watched someone give birth? Yes, I watched my daughter give birth to my first grandson. That was an experience, so that was nice. I've never watched anyone die. I've never been to Canada. I've never been to Hawaii, although I would like to go one day. I hear it's very expensive, but I know it's beautiful, and I hope to experience that. Have I ever been to Europe? No. Have I been to Las Vegas? Yes, I have been to Las Vegas. I went to celebrate my 40th birthday. So I actually turned 40 in Las Vegas. So I'm excited about that. When I see things on television now for Vegas, it's real to me because I was there. I recognize the place. I know where they're talking about. So I think that's pretty cool. And I'm holding the phone, so I'm sorry if I keep moving around. I've never been to Washington D.C. I have been to Nashville several times. Nashville's not that far from me. It is a nice place to visit. I've been there for different reasons. My daughter used to do winter guard competitions, and that was one time that we went, and then we've gone for some other times. Visited Florida. Yes, I visited Florida more times than I can actually say. I have family in Florida. The beach is in Florida. So yeah, I've been to Florida. Mexico, no, I've never been. I don't know if I will. Have I ever seen the Grand Canyon in person? I have not. Have I ever flown a helicopter? I have not. I don't plan to. I don't want to. Have I ever been on a cruise? I have never been on a cruise, although I would like to go on a cruise one day. I have not served jury duty, but I have been called for jury duty. I was actually pretty excited about it, and they moved us around a couple of times, but by the time we got to the courtroom, the judge came out and said that they had settled out of court, so we didn't get to stay. So, but it was a day off of work, and it was paid, so, and I guess they gave me a tip. I don't know. Have I ever been in a movie? No. Have I ever been to Los Angeles? No. Have I ever been to New York City? Not New York City, but I've been to New York, Rochester, New York to be exact, several years ago for a family reunion. I've never played in a band. I wanted to be in the band in the 6th grade, but there was a financial issue with getting the instrument that I wanted to play. So I had to get out because I couldn't get the instrument. I wanted to play the saxophone. Sang karaoke. Yes, I have. And it was a mess. I was with some friends at a restaurant. We went for the karaoke. I was hoarse that day because I think I'm not a star singer, but I think I can hold a tune. And I was hoarse, and they insisted that I do it anyway. And my voice was the only one everyone heard, and it was horsey. So yes, I have done karaoke. Made prank phone calls. Yes, I have. I don't remember them really well, but I do remember doing it a little bit. I'm sure I felt awkward, as I do with most things like that, because I don't want to get in trouble. Where was I? Laugh so much you peed your pants. No, my bladder is nowhere near weak. Caught a snowflake on my tongue. Yes, I have. Have I had children? Yes, I have 4 children in total. I have 2 single births and 1 multiple birth. And all of my children are now out of high school. Yay me. So excited. Have I ever had a pet? Yes, we had two dogs when we were kids. And I've had 1 dog with my adult family. And yeah, so I have had pets. Have I ever been sledding on a big hill? No. Have I ever been downhill skiing? No, ma'am, and no, sir. Have I ever been water skiing? No. I don't want to water ski like with your feet on the skis, but I may want to try the one where you drive the little, I don't know what it's called, the jet ski maybe. I don't know. I kind of want to do that because but no, I've never I've never water skied, but I want to do something in that category, if that makes sense, if that's okay, if I can say that. Never have I ridden a motorcycle, although I have a burn on my leg from standing too close to one when I was a girl. My brother's friend came over one day and I got too close and got burned by the engine. So I have that with me, but I've never ridden a motorcycle. Scooters, yes, but motorcycles, no. Jumped out of an airplane. Heck to the no. I have not. I don't plan on it. I've only been on the plane once in my life, and that was to Vegas. Have I ever been to a drive-in movie? No, but I do plan on doing one soon. We have one that recently opened, and I do plan to do that. I've never ridden on an elephant. I've only seen elephants in the zoo. I've never been on television that I'm aware of. It says, have you ever been in a newspaper? I have been in the local newspaper. Once when I was in the 7th grade, I was the vice president of our homemaker association at school. And I took a picture with the mayor. Nobody has a copy of that though, but yeah. And in my adult life, because I am into everything, we have an Arbor Day in my city every February. And I had 2 trees in my hand and hustling them to the car, and this lady took a picture of me and my smile and my trees. So I was in the local newsletter for that. So yes, I've been in the newspaper. Stayed in the hospital. I've only stayed in the hospital with childbirth and a personal thing, and that's it. I had a, what do you call it, hiatal hernia, and that's it. And these were almost outpatient, I guess you could call them, I don't know. Donated blood. Yes, I have donated blood several times. I think a lot about donating blood. I've not done it in a while, but I do care about that. Have I ever gotten a piercing? I've only gotten the first ear piercing my mom did, of course, when I was little, and then my second hole, although the right one's closed up and the left one is still open. Go figure. I need to go get it reopened. But that's all for piercing. Tattoos. No, I have never had a tattoo. I never wanted a tattoo. However, I had every intention to get a tattoo to commemorate turning 40 and being in Vegas. But it didn't happen. And now it's a year later and I feel some kind of way about it again, and I don't know. So no tattoos. Have I ever driven a stick shift? I have not ever driven a stick shift, although I would like to learn. Have I ever driven over 100 miles per hour? Yes, indeed I have. And I just won't even get into the stories on that. The fastest I've ever driven was recently. I got up to 104, and I have never seen 3 digits like that on the dashboard, and it was weird, but it was a funny weird. I was trying to get the sips and strokes. We were running late, and we made it on time. I guess 104 you should. Have you ever been scuba diving? No. Have you ever lived on your own? No. When I left home with my boyfriend who I married. So I've never lived alone. It says, have you ever rode in the back of a police car? I have not ever ridden in a police car, and I don't plan to. That would do something to me. Have I ever gotten a speeding ticket? I have never had a speeding ticket. However, I have been stopped for speeding twice. The first time I was taking my son to Head Start, and we were running late. I've gotten better about this late thing. Yeah, for the most part. And the officer stopped me, and the kids were not in seat belts. I don't think I had on a seatbelt, and he looked at me with incredible disbelief, like, lady, what are you doing? And I was young, so he was like, hey, slow down, and he let me go, so that was good. The second time was maybe 6-7 years ago. I got my first Dodge Charger. Love that car. And this guy tempted me for a race, and I thought, you know, you're in a Pontiac, how dare you? So I went for it. And as soon as we came across the tracks, the police officer was facing us. Well, the guy jumped over in the turning lane, and I just took my foot off of everything because my mom taught me don't slam on brakes when you see the police, so I didn't slam on brakes. But I couldn't do anything but let the car slow down. And I was half a mile up the road by the time it slowed down because I had gotten up to that speed. So the officer got behind me. He turned on his lights. I pulled over. He got out. He walked up. He kind of looked at the tail of the car, touched the tail of the car. He got up to the window, and he was just like, ma'am, when I saw this car, the front end was like this. And I just thought, wow. So I go to talk to him, and he says, hey, before you mess this up, I'm just going to give you a warning, you know, because I went through my whole spiel. I've never sped in the city before, and I just got this car, and I'm getting used to it, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So he let me go, and I was appreciative of that. He did give me a warning, and I kept it in the glove compartment until I got rid of that car and got my second Charger. But at any rate, never had a speeding ticket, but I have been stopped twice for speeding. So, guys, I hope I did good on my tag. I've never done a tag before, and I know there's a lot of movement with the phone. I'm sorry. I will try and get back to the videos. I have a lot of things I would like to share with you. Some of them I have pictures, some of them I don't have pictures, but I'll share anyway. I've grown to love Boss Lady, At Home with Nikki, Do It on a Dime, not Do It on a Dime. Kimberly, you know who I'm talking about. I can't remember. Marie Gray is new to me. I subscribe to just about everybody that fits into that. Love Latte. Sometimes comments don't go so well. So I usually don't leave comments because I think they're mistaken. I do have a channel. I said that in the beginning for those who've not seen my videos before. And I bought a camera and never did a video with the camera. But I have a new craft room / office that I'm working on. Life has done a lot of different things, and hopefully I can get back to sharing. This is 14 minutes and 30 something seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. And I hope to see you guys, or hope that you guys see me soon. Happy Wednesday. Bye.